Let's walk through how to create the square column for the Sketches, Extrusions, Revolutions, Oh My assignment. Here we're going to make sure, first off, all of our dimensions on the drawing that are provided are in inches. So we want to go, before we start doing anything, we want to go over to the document settings, click the arrow, and then select Change Active Units. We want to make sure that this is set to inch, ounce mass, and then select OK. Go ahead and collapse the document settings menu. And then I'm going to go ahead and start off by creating a sketch. I'm going to choose the XY plane, which is this one that's kind of like lying down here. I'm going to go ahead and draw a center diameter circle, placing the center on the origin and going ahead and typing in 1.25 for the diameter and selecting enter. That's fully constrained. I'm going to go ahead and finish the sketch. If you need to, click on the home button on the view cube. I'm going to zoom out here just a little bit. Select extrude, and then we're going to set this to be a 0.5 thickness. Select OK. What we're going to do next is we're going to create another sketch, and we're going to click on the top of the cylinder. Going up to create, go to rectangle, and I'm going to choose a center rectangle as my option. I'm going to click the origin, draw out. The width of this is going to be 0.5 by 0.5. Remember, press the tab key to jump between boxes. I'm going to select enter. There is my square. I'm going to go ahead and finish. And what we're going to end up seeing here is I'm going to extrude. And what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to see a 1.75 extrusion height. Go ahead and select OK. The next phase, I'm going to go ahead and select Create Sketch. Select the top of the square portion of the column. I'm going to select another center diameter circle. This is going to be the same diameter as before, 1.25. I'll finish the sketch. This time I'm going to extrude. Here I need to click not only this portion, but also the top of the rectangle, so that way that we have a full circle being extruded. This is going to be a 0.25 here for our measurement. Our last portion here is I'm going to go ahead and create the holes that go through the center. I'm going to go ahead and click Create Sketch. Select the front face on the square column portion in the middle. And this time I'm going to go ahead and set up 3 diameter circles. And what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to use some constraints to help lock this down. So if I choose constraints, I can choose equal. I'm going to select one circle and then select the next one. I'm going to select this one again, the middle circle, and I'm going to select the bottom circle. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to select dimension, and from this right edge here to the center of the circle, place this. This is going to be a 0.25. And in order to make sure that all of these are going to be set up, is I'm going to choose the horizontal vertical constraint, selecting the center of this circle with the center of this circle. Select the center of the middle circle and the center of the bottom circle. What I can do now is if I run the sketch dimension tool, I'm going to go ahead and select the bottom edge, go to the center of the circle. This is going to be a 0.5 measurement. From the center of this circle to the next one will also be 0.5. And the center from this one to this one will also be 0.5. Last thing is I'm going to go ahead and dimension the top circle. And this is going to be a diameter of 0.25. Because of the equal constraint, all 3 circles will be the same size. I'm going to right click and select cancel. Let's finish the sketch. I'm going to select extrude. Then I need to select the 3 circles. Grab the arrow to drag back into the part. And on the extent type, I'm going to select all. And then select OK. And that will cut the 3 holes through the center of our square column. So this is what our final product will look like.